Hello, lovely people. Bless you for coming. This is DOA School. If you are new here, kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on notification bell. Another one on our board, and today I'm going to show you how you can customize your Windows 11 to make it look like Mac OS. So join me as we start this one. If you are new here, you are welcome. So before we start, make sure you create a restore point. So in creating restore point, click on your start menu and search restore. Type restore here and you're going to see create a restore point. Click on it, and when you see this pop-up, select your local disk C and press on create. Rename it, name it to any name that you want. Okay, you can name it any way that you want. So let me say Weekmax PC restore. Okay, so create. Yes, so as you can see, the restore point was created successfully. So close it, press OK. So the next thing that we are going to do is to open our browser and open a new tab, search Ultra UX Theme Patcher. Okay, search Ultra UX Theme Patcher, and we are going to use the second link, that is the home page M wave. Okay, so click on the hyperlink here and you are going to land on this page. Scroll down small, click on the Ultra UX Theme Patcher, and now your download is being created. Let's save it to our downloads. Save. Okay, so when you are done, open the folder and so this is it. I have some pictures here, that's why I don't want them to show. So double click on the Ultra UX Theme Patcher to install. So when it shows up like this, click on next, accept, click on next, agree, install. Then click on next, click on next. So when it's done like this, we have to restart or reboot our PC. Then we continue with the next process. So let me click on finish. Yeah, so we are back on track and let's continue after the reboot. So open your browser once again, and this time around type in 90. Okay, just type in 90 Windows 90 Windows. Okay, so when you type 90 Windows, you're going to see vsthemes.org. Use that particular hyperlink, click on it, and it will take you to the official website. So scroll down and now come and click on the download here. So the download is in progress. So when you are done, we're going to double click on it to open it. Yeah, so let's extract it before back, and we're going to extract this, extract, and let's find the path that we want to extract this to. Okay, let me create a folder for everything that I'm doing. Let me create a folder inside. Okay, let's use Dixie. Okay, look at Dixie, and let's create a new folder here. That is, let's name it Mac OS. Okay, so let's extract it inside that Mac OS. Look at Dixie. So So let's extract it here. Okay, I think the extraction is done. Okay, so after the extraction, let's locate our folder. That is the Mac OS. Double click on it, open it, and go to Windows 11 themes. So we are going to use you can use the dark, you can choose to use the dark version, or you can choose to use the light. Okay, so let's use the light version. So when you are done with this, close it. We will come back to the cases and everything. That one, we will come back to that. So close it. So the next step that we're going to do is to download and install WinHack. So go back to your browser and search for WinHack like this. Sorry, I made a mistake. So WinHack. So you're going to see their official page here. WinHack. Double click on it. It's going to take you to their home page like this, and now you can click on download. Save it to downloads. So when you are done with WinHack, double click on it to install. So as you can see, I already have the installation on it. So let's continue with the reinstall. Yeah, so the reinstall is done, or with your installation is done. So now what we're going to do is to press on finish and make sure you take the open WinHack. So finish. And this is our WinHack. It's finally open, and as you can see, so what we are going to do is to check for resource redirects. Okay, resource, sorry, go to explore. When your WinHack opens, then search restore redirect. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so as you can see, we have the restore redirect here. So we are going to click on the details, and from the details, click on install. Accept risk and install. It is not harmful, so you are good to go to press accept risk and install. So when the installation is done, you're going to see settings. Go to settings and icon theme, select macOS light mode. macOS light mode. Okay, then press on save settings. So our next thing that we're going to do is to go to your browser. Okay, some icons to be updated. Okay, so this will updated. Clear. Do you want to clear the cache now? Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do, okay, so the next thing that we're going to do, open your browser, and with what we are going to download, I'll provide the link. I'll provide a link in the description. Okay, I'll provide a link inside the description, and I already have the download here, so let me locate the download. I'm coming. Okay, so the name is Mac OS Doc. Okay, Mac OS Doc. I'll provide the link in the description. Click on it to download. So when you download, extract. Okay, so this is the extraction that you are seeing. When you download, just extract. I've already extracted it here. Double click on it and extract to. Okay, let's extract it here. macOS extract, and let's extract it to the local disk C where we created macOS. So we are extracting it here. So when you are done extracting, let's go back to the local disk C and locate our macOS folder. So when you are done, open it. Open macOS doc and open macOS doc. So we are going to extract this one as well. Extract to the same folder inside the local disk C. That is macOS. You can create the folder anywhere. I prefer to create it inside the macOS. So click on that and go to extract. So we are done extracting. Let's go to the local disk C, macOS folder, and this is our extraction. Okay, my doc finder. That is the extraction that we extracted from this one. So open it, and this time around we're going to click on doc64exe. Okay, double click on it. So as soon as you double click on it, you're going to see transformation. Okay, as you can see, you're going to see this transformation. So we have a lot to do. We are not done yet, but as you can see, it's a beautiful transformation. We'll do more to it. Okay, so now we have this beautiful view and we have more to do, more edit to do. So come to the taskbar. You can see some of the icons will be showing like this. That one you can just drag and drop them for them to disappear. Drag and drop them. Okay, sorry, let me close it. Just drag and drop them, move them away. Drag and move them away, okay. So, and also we don't want our task to be showing on the taskbar. We don't want it like this. We only want icons like this, apps icons like this to show, not task. So with that, click over here, the empty space here, and go to preferences. So when you land here, let's go straight to stage manager. Okay, so with the stage manager, if you want the stage manager to show on this particular taskbar, the top one, then it will show up here. Okay, so with that one, it is easy for you to just click here. I'm using 2 monitors, so if I want the stage manager or the task to show over here, I will just click on the first monitor. I'm not going to work with the second monitor. I want you to see everything on my first monitor. So click on the first monitor. If you're using 1 monitor, you show only one here. Just mark it and you see your task showing over here. And now there's no task on your taskbar. Okay, so all your open apps will show up here. So we are not done editing. Let's continue with the editing. Better still, you can go to this side, okay, and still find the stage here. So if you don't want the stage to show up here, you can just use this side as well, and you can play your music from this side.
From road trips to flights.
As you can see, this is Spotify music that I'm playing over here. You can increase your sound and everything from here. You can reduce the display brightness and all that from this side. Okay, and you can turn your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, hotspots, everything on from this side. You can also use this as your stage manager instead of going to this side. Okay, Yes, and you can also switch your screens from this side. If you want to use only one screen, just switch everything using this side as well. So let's continue with our edit. Go to the taskbar, right click, preferences. We're still on stage manager. So always hide, show desktop icon. So if you want your desktop icon to show, you can see our desktop icon, recycle bin, everything is showing. Oh no, I don't want it like that. I want to hide all the desktop icons. So you come here and go to always hide. So you not see any desktop icon on your desktop. Okay. So from there, let's scroll down. Let's go down, and if you want your stage manager to be on the left side or the right side, you can see if you want it to be the right side, it will show up here. If you want it at the left side, it will show up there. Just select left. Okay, window list show hidden. If you want to hide it, you see always hide. If you want to hide it, you can hide it like this. When you place your mouse over here, it will show up. Okay, when you just hover your mouse at that right side, your task will show like this. Okay, so that's how it works. If you don't want them to show, you can put it always show or default, but I prefer to hide it to keep my desktop tidy. So with this one, it is asking keep Windows border. If you want border, like if you want borders, you can also use that one. Okay, Windows list size. If you want to reduce the size of your, let me put it on always default. Let me put it, I want them to show. So over here you can increase the size of the task, reduce the size of the task. Okay, so this is it. So every task that you open, it will show up here. So we use always hide to keep our desktop tidy. So if you remove it like that, that is cool. So the next thing that we are going to do is to, let's go to our launchpad. So with the launchpad, this is the launchpad. Let's see how the launchpad looks like. It's going to show all your installed apps and all your other apps over here, making everything simple. Okay, so we are going to do settings about it. So launchpad icon size, you can increase it from this side. Let's go and check the launchpad icon. As you can see, it is showing up big, but I don't want it like that. Just reduce it so that it will be okay. Let me reduce it and let's check again. I think it will take time for it to reflect. Okay, so reduce it like this. Let's make it way small. Icon horizontal spacing, I don't really want any spacing like that. Icon vertical spacing, I think it's cool. So with the launchpad side, I think we're done. It is cool for now for me. Okay, so let's move to the next one. So with the next one, let's go back to the appearance. Make dock use custom blur and transparency value. So this is about your dock here. So you can increase the blurness. You can let's put it this side. If you want reflection to can make, okay, can increase it, decrease it. As you can see, there is reflection showing up here. Okay, if you don't want reflection, just reflection transparency, you can increase it and decrease it as well. As you can see, I hope you can see the changes. So decrease it. So I think this reflection is okay. So adjust icon reflection distance. So the distance, as you can see, look at the distance. Okay, so I think this one is cool. Adjust the gradient distance of the icon reflection. So the gradient distance of the icon reflection to that, you can also tweak it from this side. Then This one is also okay for me. So border transparency, that one too, I will not touch it that much. So we are working on this. It's all about the task bar here. It's all about the dock here. Okay. So let's make context menu use custom blur, transparency, value, blur, intensity. I think I want it like this, looking like a glass. So this is okay for me. So what I'm going to do next is to, let's check general, follow macOS. I won't do much on the general side. So let's go to look and behavior. So look and behavior, that is the size of your dock. Okay, you can reduce it to this side. You can also increase the size. Okay, that is the look and behavior. So let's reduce it this way. And icon magnification, when you touch the icon like this, do you want it to magnify? Like, okay, that's the size of the magnification. You can increase it just like anyhow that you want. I think this is cool. Icon light intensity. As you can see, the intensity of the icon light when you place your, or you hover your mouse over it, the intensity, for you to show that you've selected this particular icon. So the intensity is also here. So I prefer to increase the intensity. I think that one is okay for you too, as you can see. So icon background light intensity, icon background light intensity. That one too, I will increase it, and it's cool for me. So distance between icons, you can increase the distance and also close up the distance any way that you want it. So dock distance from screen edge. So from screen edge, as you can see, okay, if you want to place it down, bring it up small, that one is your choice. So let's place it somewhere here. Okay, and also you can choose it to place it at the right side of your desktop. Okay, you can choose it to place it your left side. You can choose it to place it on the button side. Okay, so any way that you want. Let's say I want to place it on my right side. Okay, let's say I want to place it here, but I don't want. Let's place it button. That one is cool. Okay, select the screen to display dock. Okay, so I already told you I'm using the first monitor. I'm using two monitors, so I'm going to use the only one, the first one. I'm not going to use all screens. I'm using only one, so that one I will not touch it. So I think for now I'm okay with what I'm seeing right now with the dock. Okay, so let's check advanced. So with advanced, that is the global icon max star. Let's pick this one. Double click the folder icon to open in Finder. That one I will not touch it that much. Okay, so minimize effect. Use my dock finder minimize effect. Limit. Okay, I will not touch here. I will not touch there. So let's set the display. So we are showing the display menu in our Finder. So this is the Finder. Okay, the top bar over here. So with the display, you can simply just switch your screens if you are using two monitors and all that. You can also find it here. The screen is over here. Okay, you can also find it here, and it is here. So if you want to show it as well, just make sure you go to display and take it so that it will show. If you don't want it and you are going to use this side, that one too, it is your choice, but I prefer to show it. So let's go to network. Okay, network, everything is already showing. As you can see, our network, everything is showing. So hardware status. So if you want to see your the temperature of your PC, you can mark it and make sure you take here for it to show. So now our temperature is showing over here. We can monitor the computer's temperature from this side. If you want to see the processor also, you can also use this. Okay, so now the processor is also showing, CPU is also showing over here. So you get every information concerning your CPU. You get every information concerning the temperature of your PC. Okay, so if you want to see your memory also, you can also mark this. Okay, and you're going to see your memory. This is your memory. You see which app is using much memory, and you can monitor it from here and cut some task off. Okay, if you want to see your storage too, you mark it. That is the hardware status. So your storage SSD, so you see every SSD and you can open them from this side instead of opening your folder or going to my computer and all that. So that one is also cool. So now we have these options on top of our desktop. So yeah, so now we're still building, we're still customizing our desktop. So from here, I want to locate my SSD. Let's go to SSD and let's go to the local disk C. I want to pick something from there. Let's go to macOS and go to macOS dock, then wallpaper. I want to change the wallpaper. So changing the wallpaper, just right click and set it as desktop background. So okay, let's set it up again. macOS dock wallpaper, and set it up as wallpaper. So now this is our wallpaper, and this is our task. Okay, so the next step is go to your local disk C where you created the macOS folder. Locate the macOS dock and open the desktop widget. As you open the desktop widget, you see the ring meter. Double click on it to install. Okay, then go to next. So run ring meter, press finish. And now this is what you're going to see. So after you are done installing the rain meter, what we are going to do is to go back to the local disk C, to our folder macOS, to the macOS dock folder, and go to desktop widget again. Yes, so this time around we are going to install the Big Set 26 release. So right click on it and go to open with. Okay, so now we're going to open with skin installer. Okay, press on that. So you're going to see Big Set 2026 on it and go to install. So when you are done installing, select the English. So depending on the country that you are in or the language that you want to choose, I will use English and go to apply theme. So select the format. If you want this format, select that one. So as you can see, I selected this format and this is how it should apply. So we are not done. You can customize it. We are not done. You can customize it depending on how you want it to look like. If you want it like a glass form like that, This is it. If you want it like that, okay, if you want it like this, you go with that. So let's use the glass format, and also with the background, let's change the background to this. Okay, change the background to this and press OK. So when the widgets shows up like this, we can bring in more widgets. Okay, so you just have to can bring in shortcuts as well. You can bring in some of the web logos. You can bring in extra. So let's bring some of the widgets. So you can bring this one on board and rearrange them like this. If you don't want the desktop, right click on it and go to close, and you can replace it with this. You can replace it with this as well. Let's close this one. I don't want that one. So you can bring in this too and replace it with this. Let me arrange it well. And something like so. Let's go to settings, help, extras. So with the extras, I'll bring in visualizer. That is too big. I don't like it close. So let's bring in photo widgets here, and you can bring in calendar also here. So you can basically arrange them. Just press on it and they will show up. Then you just arrange them like how you want it. Okay, yeah. So let's bring in settings. Okay, place it here, and bring dark mode and this one too here. Okay, can bring calculator to here. You can just arrange them just like how I'm doing. Just click and arrange them as I'm doing. Okay, so as you are seeing, just arrange them like that and you are good to go. So this is Spotify player. Okay, but I don't want it for now. So right now, as I'm talking with you, this is how everything is looking like. Okay, this is how everything is looking like with a stage, with a stage manager showing up here, with a dock also showing up here, and you can also press here to hide every icon or every widget. You can press here just to hide every widget. If you want the widget back, just press here and the widget will show, then you will work with it. Okay, so if you don't want your desktop to be too busy, you can do it like this. So thank you very much for staying true to this, and I believe you've enjoyed this one. You can also play around and customize more to suit your own taste. Thank you very much. See you on our next update. Bye bye.